Now, Billy Little Brother is going to be joining us here in a minute. We're waiting on him to log into his Nintendo Switch. So, but as the title said, I'm bored, nothing to do, so story time. And just because everyone in this lobby right here has played football, and Billy's little brother is joining Bam, well, his real name is Jack, but we call him Bam Bam, is joining. He plays football too, so we're going to do a story time on how this kid literally got a broken ankle and a broken leg. Well, I say broken leg, it was like his kneecap snapped.
Guys, Jack's on, I'm inviting him.
Alright. So what had happened is, we were, of course, playing football, like, that's what we're doing, right? So, game comes up after we do our practice, our warm-up with all of our stretches and stuff. Not going to get in detail to that because of the late stretches, but we did all of our stuff. We ran some plays. Like, so, time comes up, we do our outro, or not our outro, our intro. And our intro song was Bad Company. Like, all you heard was, like, the music go down, and then all you hear is, Bad Company. And then we walk out, like, all just walking. So, like, it was pretty dope. We had, like, the fog machines and all that. Pretty dope. But this was before, like, the football people, PIFCO, wanted to restrictulate everything against fog machines and all that. So, like, we can walk in, and I can already tell. There's this, like, so this was, like, 3 years ago, I think. So I was tiny. Like, I'm talking, like, I was, like, 4'9". This kid was at least, like, 6'2". He was a massive kid on the other team. So I'm talking like, this kid compared to me was like, it looked like two of me. So I was a captain, we had our quarterback was a captain, I forgot his name. And then we had not Connor Barker, because some people in Costa know him, but another Connor, I forgot his last name, but was our quarterback, or not our quarterback, he was a running back. And so at this time, we were all just like going out there shaking hands, and this kid, I had to literally lift my arm above my head to shake this kid's hand. So already I could tell he was going to be a big problem with taking down this team. And then once I realized so they had received the kickoff because they had won the coin toss and they decided to receive it. And so what had happened is kickoff went off, this dude was getting kicked, and I was on the end of the right. So everything goes off. I'm the kid that's supposed to try and get back there because end of the right, you're supposed to like try and curve around. So everyone goes, and this kid goes total opposite of what his coach is yelling at him. His coach is yelling, run right, run right, run right. And this kid runs total left of what his coach says. And left was our strong side. We had Connor over there. We had, at this time, we had like 7 of our good kids over there. It was our stack side. So, like, it took, like, 4 kids to get this guy to the ground. So, I'm talking, like, I was like, this kid's going to be a massive challenge. Like, not much we can do about that. We're just going to have to tackle him down, hopefully get him hard. And I knew with big guys like this, their weakness was the knees. You hit them by the knees, they're done for. Probably going to be out of game. Yeah, it hurts, but football's football, you know? And, like, when you're younger like that, you get away with more of the hits like that. Like, when you get older in the NFL, someone chops you off at the knees, they're going to get, like, a penalty or something. And, like, the mites, you chop someone off at the knees, your coach is congratulating, wow, you just took down the biggest guy. Like, good job. So, like, the few runs, this kid is everything. Like, he's the running back, he's the quarterback. Like, there is no back. It's literally all line, and then the nose, and then this kid. Like, so I'm like, this kid is everything to this team. If he's gone, they have nothing. They can't do anything. What are they gonna do? Just run all line at us? No, they're gonna put somebody else in the place of him and get destroyed. So we were loving the front of the beginning of the game because everyone that wasn't focused on line was going straight after him. Easy. Tackle him a few times. Whatever. But so we were like, eventually we were just tackling this kid and like stuff like that, right? Nothing, normal football. So then eventually So you got the center, and you got me on the right of him. So what's happening is like every time he's going left and he's like going out far right and going out far left, but he's never coming like. I noticed how like he'll go inside left, he'll go outside left, he'll go outside right, but he won't come to the inside, and I don't know why, but he just like he would not come to the inside of the right where I was at. And so, but also I was the biggest kid on my team, so I think he was like kind of like, this kid may slow me down more or something like that. I don't know what was going through his mind. So like this was happening, and like so they were like, okay, so we ran a play that when they said ready, me and you could tell when they were going left because he would like be staring left, like make sure his guys are in the right position. So that's how we would take him down, as we know where he's going. So this dude's looking left, and we were like, so our coach, so he called a timeout. He was like, all right, whichever way he looks, when they say ready, he's gonna take me and the wing and switch them, because I'm like the biggest kid. I can attack really hard. I hit hard. I can take a lot of hits. Like that's what I do. But so this kid's like, they're like, okay. So he looks left. So I go out to the left. Me and the left wing switch. So while the left wing is now in the center of it, he goes out and he looks like, and he like sees me, and he does like, he like tries to juke me. He acts like he's gonna go right in, like acts like he's gonna curve into the inside and then hits the outside really quick. Except because he was still like 5 feet from me, it did nothing, and I ran straight at him, and I went to chop his knees. And when I went to chop his knees, Connor just like threw himself on top this kid's chest, and just like, if you look at WWE, like cross body bar is what they call it or something like that, where they like create a T with them, that's what he pretty much did. And like, so pretty much all I did was push him over. So I was like, that sucks, I need to get a better hit. He looks right, I run to the right. And I always love playing on the right more, because when they come to the right, I'm right-handed, so I grab him more with the right hand and take him out. This kid had no idea he thought I was either left or center. So this kid was like full speed, thought he was gonna do everything. I dive at his knees and grab his knees like, so like the police or like SWAT teams have them things they like throw and it tingles people's legs. I was worse than that. I had his legs as tight as I could hold, and I was just putting everything I could into this, holding this guy. So I tackled this guy like it still was just like a feet tingle up, trip up. So halftime rolled around, and my coach was like, Aaron, when you hit his knees, don't wrap up, just hit him, then grab. Like, we were trying to take this kid out of the game, but we weren't trying to, like, break his knees or break any bones, but, like, so this kid comes around to the left. I went over to the left. I kind of hit him from the side angle like that. And, like, you would tell he definitely, like, wasn't comfortable. It looked like it definitely kind of hurt him a little bit. But, like, we weren't paying no attention to that. We're like, oh, he'll be fine. He'll shake it off. Like, this is a big kid. He's fine. So, after that happens, like, I'm not going to try and hit him from the side anymore because I don't want to actually give him any injuries. Like, I wasn't trying to cause harm. So, I'm like, but I am going to hit him from the front and try and take him out of the game so he's not over here wrecking my whole team and he's just walking off the field. Like, yeah. So, this is what's happening. And so, normally I would like just not be fast enough because this kid was giant and he's a lot faster than I was because I'm 4'9". My legs weren't long. This kid's like 6 foot. His legs were giant compared to mine. So like this kid full sprint, like this kid jog was my full sprint, everything I have. So what's happening is like, so he keeps beating me around the corner. And like my coach is like, so I like coach called another time out. He was like, Aaron, whatever you have to do to get this kid, get him. Because like normally when I would tackle kids, if I wanted to put him out of the game, it was easy because I was that kid that I'm built like a house. I've not fallen.
I got a jack-o'-lantern.
Nice. So what had happened is this kid kept.
No, it's a juke grip.
Cool, dude. So what had happened is I got him from the front this one time, and I knew it hurt him bad because when I hit him, he hit the. So here's what happened. I hit him from the front perfectly, right on his knees with my pads. Like everything was perfect for the lineup on this. amazing hit. But I could tell it hurt him. Like, the look on his face when he was like falling to the ground was just pure pain. It's that face you make when like you really get hurt. So, Billy, we're coming. But so like, this kid is like pure pain is what he's in. It looks like.
I'm gone. Get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that.
So, sorry, I'm quiet there for a second. So, this kid is like, he thinks he's all good. He's like taking us. And when I hit him from this front this time, I guess this really hurt him because that look, I've never seen someone have like, it looked like so much pain on their face. But when he hit the ground hard. Like, I'm talking like, they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. This was the meaning of that. Like, I'm talking like big, like dirt flowing out. And like, so when I'm standing up, I have the respect. I like put my hand down, and he was just like, he took his helmet off, and he sat there like, and put his hands on his face, and his like ankles and his like mid calf, like, but in the front was like swollen, and so like he's over here like taking his cleats off and like stuff like this, and I'm like, you good? And he's like, no. And so his coach in that run on, and his mom happened to be a nurse. And his mom's like feeling his ankle and stuff. And his mom goes, oh no. I go, what's wrong? I had broke a part of his ankle, and the middle of between his knee and his ankle was snapped clear in half from where I had hit him right there. And like, this was not intentional at all. I did not mean to break this kid's legs and screw up his like mighty football career. Like, I was just trying to take him down. And so like, if you hit someone straight in the knees,
I'm gonna get off.
It does like mad damage. And so like, getting this kid off the field, getting this kid off the field was hard because he was so big. Like, he was like only like 110 pounds, so he was like not real heavy, but he was definitely like hard to carry. So
No, Aaron, hold up.
what?
Sniper Elite 4.
Alright. Hold on, please.